Hi, good morning, everybody. Wycliffe here, Explain Dedicated. Good morning, just in case there was a delay then. I've decided I needed to clarify something regarding XPME. When I did the video when I was in the park, I don't think I explained exactly about the night textures. So, um, XPME has done an update, and you get these new night textures. They're lit they're using lit textures, LIT textures, which don't look very good, in my opinion. It's my personal opinion. Um, I've There have been two updates regarding this, and I've looked at it on both updates, and I'm not at all happy with it. I think it looks terrible, in my opinion. So I turn it off. Now, you only get the ability to turn on the night textures if you've got a pro version of XPME. So there's two versions. There's the completely free version, which I think you can use Google Maps and Bing Maps. But with the Pro version, you get a lot more maps that you can use, and also you have the ability to change the color balance of the maps as well. And now you can turn on these night textures. Um, and to be quite frank, I have turned them off. I will not be using them. I can't even understand why the guy who's developed this, and I can't remember his name, has done this. Now, if you use say a scenery, an airport scenery that has its own auto photo, right? And a lot of developers, they will create their airport sceneries and they'll put an area of auto photo in there, okay? And you're in an area of the world which is say, like, I'm just trying to think now. The other day I looked at Madrid. Okay, so I looked at Madrid, and Madrid airport, it's got its own auto photo scenery, and what you see is the night textures, these new night textures, they come on at the edge of that auto photo scenery, and it looks really weird. I did put a picture up on my Facebook channel, Explain Dedicated, um, trying to explain this, and it just looks terrible. Um, I I think I understand what the developer is trying to do, but using lit textures, um, it just doesn't look right. It's very limited. Um, and if you when you get down to a certain altitude, it looks terrible, and even above a certain altitude, it looks a little bit sharper, but not very good in my opinion. Anyway, so that's the clarification. You only get the night textures if you've got a pro version of XPME. Um, so if you're not on a pro version, you don't need to worry about it. If you have got a pro version, have a look, have a look at it and see what you think. Um, I've got a high-end machine, um, it, which seems to make no difference. They look shocking. I find them pretty awful. I'm sorry for the way I'm dressed and unshaven. I'm decorating today. I'm doing a bit of painting in one of the other rooms in the house, so that's why I look like this. And I'm not shaved, and I look a bit of a mess, and a bit grubby, and a bit hot and sweaty. But I just thought I'd come on here very quickly and clarify that. Okay, um, if if that is of any use to you, then great. Um, as for everything else, X-Plane 12, it runs perfectly. The last update to 12.4 was absolutely amazing, increasing FPS for a lot of people, and I mean a lot of people seen huge increase in FPS. Um, it looks fantastic. I will say there was something else I was going to say. Yeah, the latest version of XPME, I think it's the latest version of XPME with this new night lit texture, whatever. It it does something funny with the clouds. So when you're scanning around, the clouds seem to shear, and I don't know whether that's to do with XPME or something else. I think it's some XPME because it certainly wasn't doing it before then. So we'll need to keep an eye on that and see what happens. Okay. Right, well, that's it. Very short and sweet. I'm hoping to do some live streaming. Oh, look at my eyebrows. They're shocking. I'm gonna have to sort those out today as well. I look like Dennis Healy. If you know who Dennis Healy is, he was a politician here in the UK. But we don't want to talk about politics. I mentioned politics the other day on a short, and it's blown up, and it triggered a load of Americans and what have you. But anyway, we won't talk about that. I'll try not to. Right, I'm gonna go. Okay, see you, everybody. Bye.